Good morning, everybody. I'm taking a break here on my walk on the way home to kind of talk with you about something that is really important. I discussed it with a client yesterday, and then I was coached on it by my coach last night, and it was so full circle to see how August has challenged us, how this summer has challenged us as women, as mothers, as human beings. My teenagers are talking about how all their expectations for the summer, and yeah, so many good things happen, but gosh, it really wasn't what they envisioned the summer was going to be like. And I know I feel the same way too. There's so many amazing things that happened this summer, and yet trying to get myself back into a normal mode, looking at September, is not feeling easy. It's not feeling easy. Getting up at 5 is usually super easy for me. And every day this week, it's my body's not waking up on its own. I'm resisting. And it's because there's this lack of clarity. School is going to start, and we're all going into this situation. We're going to get back into work, and we're going to be there for like 5-6 days. And then there's going to be Rosh Hashanah. And then we're going to go back to work for 6 days, and this could be Yom Kippur. And then we're going to go back to work for 6 days, or 5 days, or 4 days. And there's going to be Sukkot, and then September's over. So basically, it's going to be the Jewish holidays for the entire month of September, which is amazing. We're super happy about that. On the other hand, it makes creating a routine, a schedule feel really challenging. And if you've been struggling in August, then not being able to see so clearly, gosh, this is what I want. This is exactly how I want my year to go. I want to start school strong. I want to be ready. You're like, well, it's for 5 days. And then it demotivates you. But the truth is, it doesn't. It's a story. That whole thing is all a story. Because let me tell you a different story. I am super hungry because of how August was, because August, instead of being about the activities that we were going to do, became about the relationships I'm blessed to have. Every single challenge in August in my life was me having to level up and be so aligned and authentic with what I need to do. And it was work less and be more present with the kids, and work less and be really present with my parents being here. And being authentic and aligned with that was a constant effort. I had to face resistance every single day to feel like wherever I was, that was where I'm supposed to be. And so going into the school year, you definitely feel that going into Rosh Hashanah, it's exactly what you need. Because all the resistance you've had to your health goals over August, over the summer, where maybe you've been emotionally eating more, maybe you've been relying on food as entertainment again, maybe you've just not had time to yourself. I know I have not had time to myself enough. All these things that we all go through in August. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs like me spent all of July getting up at 4 or 5 a.m. to just work so we could be with our kids all day. And then in August, just gave in and worked less and burned out and all the things. And those aren't the reasons why this month is going to be so hard, and September and the Chagim are really going to break us. It's why we're hungry for everything they have to offer. Everything that you've struggled with this summer in terms of your health is the fuel, is the hunger, is why nothing can stop you from having the foundation and the focus and the hunger for what you want this coming year. When you're not feeling your best in your body because you're not rested enough and you're not nourished and you don't have any self-care left in hours in your day and minutes in your day. I forced myself to pause when I wanted to go to bed last night and do my nighttime face routine, which I hadn't done in a few days, even though the alarm clock in my head was like, you're gonna get up at 5, go to bed, go to bed. I'm like, you haven't had 5 seconds of self-care, Lily. Put the lotion on your face. Actually floss when you're brushing your teeth. These things make you happy. These things are self-care. Don't throw yourself to bed so you could get up to work early tomorrow. That's not why you get up early. And the hungrier you are for what you truly want, and the more you get authentic and aligned, meaning it's been harder to get up early. And so today on my walk, I spent the first 10 minutes figuring out, why is it harder? I'm the same person. Why is it harder? I've grown. I'm an even better version of me. Why is it harder? Because where I'm living now and how the house is set up and the time of year mean that the things that I enjoy most in my morning routine that make me pop out of bed with energy are not available. And the same thing happened over COVID, where my kids would start getting up early and I couldn't do my morning routine at home, and I had to find where to go to be excited to have my morning routine, to get on the phone call every morning with a good friend, so that I had something that really just pulled me out of bed with such force. And so I'm going to figure that out now. I'm going to figure out, what is it that I am so on fire about that I would be like, you couldn't stop me from getting out of bed at 5 a.m. And where's the location that the morning routine needs to happen, and how does it need to happen, and is the walk the right thing? Is it lemon in my water when I'm walking? Is it pausing and having a cup of coffee first? These are the kind of questions that someone who's really hungry to enjoy getting up in the morning asks herself. So with Rosh Hashanah coming up, I know we want to all pray for money. We all love money. Go Debbie Sasson. We love to feel abundant in money and in clients and in work and in all those things. But without health, what good is money? What good is spending all our money on our health? Not what we want. We want to spend our money in abundance, on changing the world, on making a contribution, on supporting our families, on giving charity, all those things. And what we want in our health is the backbone of every single other blessing, because when you don't feel good in your health, you don't feel good in your relationships. And when you don't feel good in your body, you don't feel good in the bedroom. And when you don't feel good in the bedroom, communication is harder in your marriage. And when your marriage is in a difficult place, your parenting suffers. And all those things, the minimum first thing that we pray every morning is, God, lift us up when we are broken down. Please clothe us. Please give us our basic human needs. Help us to sustain ourselves with our health and to be nourished. And so if you've struggled in your health, if you struggled getting dressed, I've talked to so many women who over August stayed in their workout clothes all day and never got dressed. So if you're struggling getting dressed, when you say those prayers in the morning, when you're getting ready for Rosh Hashanah, remember that prayer's for you. Getting dressed and showing up as the queen you're meant to be is why you're hungry for Rosh Hashanah to come. You're hungry for this month to come of so many Jewish holidays. Because, yeah, you know what? Corona has burned us out. And then the fake Corona, and then the fear Corona, and then the August that was supposed to be Corona-free, and post-Corona that wasn't. All those things, the back to school that's been more about serology tests and unknown and uncertainty than excitement and new backpacks and markers and crayons. That year, we need most is an entire month with less work and more focus on really getting aligned with what we want, being hungry for amazing, vibrant health. Because the more confident you are in your health, in your ability to be resilient, the less fear you have around Corona. You should always take precautions, but you're not as fearful because you know you're prepared. You're doing the best you can. You're getting the sleep. You're eating well. You're taking care of yourself. You know your body's not carrying extra weight that's going to hold it back and make healing more difficult. That's amazing. Every single Shabbos is the opportunity to pause and get in alignment with what you truly want. Rosh Hashanah is the head Shabbos of the year. It's the Shabbos of Shabboses. Yom Kippur is literally separating you from everything physical so you can really get in touch with your soul again and with your connection to God without any distraction, so that when you put food back in, it's super mindful and super intentional. These are opportunities to change this next year in a way you can't even imagine, to get incredible leverage because you're hungry. Because every time you are so tired right now thinking about how you're going to get through the to-do list of back to school is the exact reason why you're meant for more, why you're hungry to feel sustainable energy, while you're hungry to feel resilient and resourceful and pass that feeling on to your kids. I hope you have an incredible day, an incredible week. And if there was any value in this video for you, share a comment, share something that resonated, share it with a friend, share it in a Facebook group, send it in an email. Do something to put this energy, this hunger for blessings this year and for being in alignment, for having our behaviors reflect what we truly want. And we need God's grace for that, guys. Because it is hard to look at ourselves and say, I'm saying I want this, but am I willing to make getting up early the way it needs to be so that it's more effortless? I'm willing to figure that out again. I'm willing to do it because it's worth it. It's beyond worth it. When I think about how I feel every morning, when I know my morning before the kids got up set me up for success, oh my God, there's nothing like feeling that I'm propelled out of bed and excited about my day versus overwhelmed by my day and wanting to stay in bed in the warm security of it's not my problem and abdicate. I'm the queen of my life. I want to be excited about being the queen. I don't want to be lying in bed waiting for my day to happen to me. And so I'm going to figure out exactly what it's going to take to be excited about getting out of bed every day. Again, in the morning, earlier. So come on that journey. Find what's going to get you excited again about what you truly want. Have an incredible new year. And really like, comment, share this, and put some positivity out in the world. Shabbat Shalom.